A lot of writers start writing books but never finish them. As much as 90% or 9 out of 10 writers never finish the books they start. That's not good. And I know how that feels. While I've finished a dozen books, I've also got more than 20 half-written, unfinished books sitting on my computer. And I'm disappointed to think about all of the work that I put into those books, but have got nothing to show for my effort. It feels like a wasted part of my life. So I know both sides of this, finishing a book, not finishing a book. So what works best? Writing a book takes time, typically 3 months to 12 months. It follows to finish writing your book, you need to be consistent with your writing over time. And given it takes time, your motivation will naturally go up and down. And that's why building writing momentum is so important. And it's why the easy way to finish writing your book is to develop a writing habit. So, what's the best way to build a writing habit? Here are my 5 best tips to help you build a writing habit so you can finish your book. Plus, I'll share how I wrote 2 books in 6 months by building a writing habit. First, you need a plan for what you're going to write. Is it a non-fiction book, a journal, a fiction book? Plus, you want to write down why you're doing this. Because at some point you're going to ask the question, why am I doing this? My big tip here is to keep this to 2 sentences and about 100 words. Yep, 100 words. Here's my example. I am writing a non-fiction book called Ideas Marketing. And I'm writing this because I think it's a great idea and it could help a lot of people. Next, you want to define your habit. Saying you're going to write is too vague. You want to be specific so you know whether you did it or not. For writers, the big choice is to either write a set number of words every day or to write for a set period of time each day. I prefer to write a set period of time each day because I know how long that's going to take and that's easier to fit into my schedule. A crucial part of building any habit is to have a clear trigger or prompt for taking action. Again, there are 2 choices here. You can set a specific time of day, for example 8 a.m. in the morning, or you can do your writing after something else. For instance, you might write after your morning shower, your morning cup of coffee, or after you've dropped the kids off to school. One of the things that's often forgotten when people build a habit is to celebrate when they've completed their key action. This is the vital piece that wires the action into the brain. You want to create an emotional connection between your writing and the feeling you have when you've completed your habit for the day. Yay! The 5th element to build a writing habit is to have a simple scoreboard to measure your progress. You want to count how many days in a row that you write. By crossing this off each day, you create a visual reminder of your progress. And this will boost and reinforce your motivation and feeling of success. My best result from building a writing habit was writing my book Weekly Done. The book contains 52 pages of productivity strategies to help you get more done. My daily habit was to write and design a single page. Each day I went to a local coffee shop and wrote for an hour. And I wrote the whole book from start to finish in 3 months. But the best bit was yet to come. Because I'd built a writing habit, I then wrote a second book in a further 3 months. That's 2 books in 6 months in an hour a day. That's a result I'm really proud of, and it shows what's possible if you build a writing habit. What's been your experience in building a writing habit? Add a comment and let us know what has worked for you and what hasn't worked as well. And if you want more on how to build a writing habit to finish your book, then check out these two videos next.